Welcome back. Today, Jen writes and says, "Dear Katie, I have a close gay friend in my college pro-life group who occasionally mentions becoming a dad one day through surrogacy. He would be such a good dad, but something holds me back from getting excited with him. How the heck do I respond without wrecking the friendship? Thanks, Jen." Jen, you're right. Your friend's desire to have children is good, and he would likely be a great father someday. He's probably caring, attentive, and protective. All great qualities in a dad. But something's telling you that you can't go all in on affirming your friend's longing. Why? Well, you're probably thinking about his future children and their needs. As pro-lifers, you and your friend are already attuned to the rights of children, starting with their right to life. However, did you know that children also have a right to be raised by their mother and father? Not only is this right outlined in the most widely ratified treaty in the world, the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, but it's ratified through common sense as well. Let's think about it this way. No one would contradict the statement that parents have a right to take their own child home from the hospital. They don't want just any baby. They want to take their baby home. Going along with this natural, common sense right is the correlating obligation that parents have to care for the child that they brought into the world. On the other side of the equation, the child also has a right to go home with her own mom and dad. So back to your friend. If he creates a child through surrogacy, that means that the baby will most likely go home from the hospital with her biological father, but she certainly won't go home with her mother. In fact, in this arrangement, the child could lose her connection to 3 mothers. Let me explain. Surrogacy splices what should be one woman into 3, a genetic mother, a birth mother, and a social mother. The adults seeking to have a child through surrogacy choose, a la carte style, which of these 3 mothers they need. In the case of 2 men, they will shop for a genetic mother, the egg donor, and hire a birth mother, the surrogate. And the child won't have a social mother, a woman raising her, at all. But from the child's perspective, none of these mothers are optional. Why? Kids need their genetic mother. As we know from the waves of children created through sperm and egg donation who are scouring the internet for their missing parents, children crave the biological identity that only their genetic mother and father provide. Many children raised apart from their biological parents struggle with identity issues. That reality has driven the drastic shift to open adoptions because social workers recognize that children benefit from being connected to their kinship network, even if they cannot be raised by their biological parents. Kids need their birth mother. We know that mothers and babies bond during pregnancy. In utero, the baby recognizes the birth mother's voice and smell, and it is that woman alone the baby knows when she's born. Many adoptees call the loss of their birth mother a primal wound that results in lifelong struggles to trust and attach. Kids need a social mother. The daily presence of a woman optimizes child development. I don't doubt your friend would be a great dad. He may partner with a guy who would also be a great dad, but 2 great dads or 10 great dads can never be a mom. Men and women offer distinct and complementary benefits to child rearing, including how they talk, discipline, and interact with their kids. Mothers tend to be more attuned to their children's emotional needs, excel at soothing babies, and are focused on equity and fairness. Dad's physicality teaches kids to channel aggressive tendencies. They stress competition, safely push limits, and generally bring the fun. So different are the ways that men and women interact with children that many sociologists claim that there's no such thing as parenting. There's only mothering and fathering, and kids need both. Even though there are tragic situations where maternal loss is inevitable, it's an injustice for an adult to insist a child lose any one of these mothers so they can have the family they desire. As pro-lifers, you know that adult feelings should not override a child's right to life. The same is true when it comes to a child's right to her mother and father. Adults bear the responsibility to respect children's needs and rights rather than expecting kids to sacrifice for adults. So when you respond from the perspective of your common interest in children's rights, then Jen, you've got this.